Cosnice, the Doclamian Empire. Is this the south?
Come, feel its softness.
Make a nice gift for your wife. Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I don't know where this would be.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Pick this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
How much time has passed? 5 years? What the fuck? It's been 5 years since everything?
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned?
My god.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kupka's private guard.
Kupka.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall. You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Hmm.
Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
I mean, like, I am in Sid's role now. I'm the leader of this, resistance. These rebels.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Oh, I just noticed his marking. It's more of a scar now instead of an actual tattoo. I just noticed that.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Come on!
So they don't just call me Clive, they call me Sid now. Oh. I guess they didn't know Sid's face, maybe? They didn't really know what he looked like. Now we haven't taken the role of Sid. We are Sid now. Oh, that's wild. The power of thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of Icon Ruma's essence. Attuning with Ruma not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic, but okay, yeah, same stuff. Blind Justice can be used to launch a barrage of balls. Oh, I can still change them all.
How many are there? Titan sends his regards.
So many. Oh, okay.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
The what? That ain't no
Brought
kitten.
a pet.
That is no kitten. The fuck?
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Nice try. To me, boys. Slow.
And you're done. Republic War Panther slain. Oh, I could finally get the move that I wanted. Hey, a lightning shard. And I got a whole ass tree. A whole new tree abilities.
To hell with this.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Hello.
of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
All right, main mission's back there. We're southish. Over here. This town over here. Or this be north or south or southwest? Or southwestish. Alright. Time to head back to the hideaway. I don't know how the hell we're... It's been 5 years, man. Fuck me. I want to know what happened between those 5 years. Did they go back to the hideaway and then...
5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Oh, it's to give them a better tomorrow. They see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Oh. Oh wow, we rebuilt into a holy shit. A hideaway. It's in the middle of the ocean. They've rebuilt, but not in cave. In a fallen structure of some sorts, but an aqueduct, maybe? Kinda looks like one, I don't know. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Last I saw, he was in...
Alright. Erect a stone shop or something. Forge. The wall memorial. Oh, the wall memorial. Wall of memories.
A mess, as always. Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we...
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Up we go.
Look, it's Sid.
Oh, everyone just straight up calls us Sid, huh?
Staying long this time. Have we any more knuckle pies?
Maeve.
What can I get you, Sid?
Blood on it.
10,000 gil.
How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for... And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stoke. Don't tell her you heard that from me. The usual.
I'll take a drink. I ain't buying one for the house. Fuck that. 10 grand. 500 for one is fucking ridiculous enough.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
I get drunk.
What do you need? Things here ain't too bad. Nah.
I want to ask about the past 5 years.
You forgot, because I haven't.
It's right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess right now. Not that old hideaway together. Still, that doesn't mean I intend on doing it again.
What do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
I can't really upgrade the sword I have, huh?
And?
There's no Karen's shop. Just noticed that.
Once the hall's swept,
Both. Only one we have. Man, we are progressing through this story quite fast. Oh no, right, Karen's right here. Oh, I didn't see you.
Is it business or pleasure? Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still... I remember it like it was yesterday.
We're all waiting to treat Sid to Hero's Welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Oh shit. Not that we know it was them. They just poured in like a rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere. There was the voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst. I'll never forget those cries. I might. Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come up may, Sid will save us.
Go on then. You'll not find a better price than that.
I'll try something here.
You know.
It automatically charges spells, magic spells, and maintains a charge. Increase limit break generation amount by 3%. Increase limit break generation by 6%. These music, yes.
It'd better all be
You
here.
can instantly restore all HP by 2. Oh, wait, 20 grand. Fuck that. Hold up, I almost bought that shit.
You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Back, are ya? So, will it be?
Okay. Can I make this better than what I have? Ah, so close. I just wanted to see if we can make it better.
And?
No. This is honestly the best we have. Yeah, we still have a lot of room to go around in a circle, guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to refund this. For 120. We're getting this. And we're going to replace that right there. Names of Rebirth. Ignition. Wait, which one's Ignition? I don't actually like Ignition. Wait, did I refund this one? Oh, this is the one I wanted to keep. Oops, sorry. I want to keep Heatwave. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. It's like a tornado, right? Yeah, I want this one next. It's good where it is now. I have Flames of Rebirth and Heatwave. Alright. There actually is a lot more people this time around, huh? Otto? Where's Gav,
There you
man?
are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning.
Shit's done.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
Okay, Gav's alright.
Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Alright. Hello. Aren't you all in good time, my friend? All in good time. Okay, so I cannot interact with this board yet. So what do we got here? We got the mess, the counter, the infirmary, the bunks, haven, atrium, the rear stacks, backyard, Clive's chambers are the main room there. That's the map room, counter, mess, boarding deck, main deck, ale house, or ale hull, Aaron's toll, black hammer, shelves, training pits, pier. Okay. A lot bigger than the old hideout. Vivian.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Who are you?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor.
Oh.
A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Alright, so it's World War, baby.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Alright.
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Here
Talk
for
again,
another
Rico?
of my lectures. One would think.
For you and yours, guiding light to knowledge, the military and political, but both past and present. Okay. So she's my political and military advisor kind of person.
I admit.
Teaching at the University of Canver, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. I am a leader nowadays, so...
My beloved homeland. Or at least... Allow me to educate you.
Oh, hello. State of the Realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Highway Map Room, State of the Realm, and learn more about the current ongoings, or goings-on, in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Ninetales past lessons. Okay. The Grand Cast. Here's a view of detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI. Oh, cool. So, Clive Rosfield, that's who we are. The first Shield of Rosia. Ward of Rosaria, Jill, Warwick, Puppy. Torgal. Dominant of Fire, Joshua. Yep, that is Joshua. Look at that. Clive. First encounter. Then Inner Ages. Look at that. Then we got Duchess, this bitch. Oh, and in the corner, the banner changes of who we're aligned with. Ah. So those are our parents, and also parents of Joshua. And who's this? Rodney Murdoch. Oh, Rodney. Sir Tyler. Sir Wade. Oh, I remember them. Ambrosia. This is 860. This is the Night of the Flames. Mysterious Stranger. You got the King of Walid, Royal Attaché Benedicta Harmon, Royal Knight Lord Commander, Titan Dominant, Hugo Kupka. Exclamation point mean. I just love how much it expands. This is Sid's Hideaway. Oh, it also says a Dalmatian Empire, or Republic, sorry, the Kingdom of Walud, the Holy Empire, Sambrek over here. Yamat is dead. Annabella Rosfield. Imperial Province of Rosaria. We just slowly meet people. Their portrait changes as well throughout the ages. Oh, Hannah Murdoch. They did the second. Oh, that's actually really cool.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Situation map. Okay, we're gonna start with 860. This is Grand Duchy of Rosaria. This is essentially the path that was taken. The Holy Empire Sembresk. Nissa Defile. The Pursuit of Dominant of Fire. Escape for Kara Norvant. Okay, we remember all that. Wow, that's a cool little representation of things. I like that. If we really want to go in depth, we can. I just like how it changes as we change the year. And it shows the relationships built, broken, people dying, and so forth. And like, it's really in depth. I like it. Are you still alive, my friend? Yes, Hippocrates.
Oldman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head.
Oh.
But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds wounds that remain. They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
My knowledge is yours. Look around you.
I'm gonna read it in my head, guys.
Still, why? It has been difficult, certainly. Had you not let us hear?
I want to see what happened in the past.
I still remember. And thank
Those poor kids, man.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. What subject shall we consider today?
Did the outlaw. Wall of hideaway. I like select all so I can get rid of the dots. Okay, we're just gonna do that some other time.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Thank you, bro.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole it. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Oh yeah, probably should, huh?
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's
Reports, letter, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages always arriving, so make a point to check. Okay. Public and army marches on the Empire at Twinside at the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to war upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Oh, so they know. They know it was Joshua.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
You said his name is still remembered. 5 years later, and when they see our ass rolling up, they say it's Sid. Meanwhile, Joshua, he's not wearing the hood anymore. He's kind of decked out. Got a sword and everything on him.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Time for us to get to work, baby. Gathering storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Alright, Otto, what's up?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Yeah, let's get to work. Oh, side mission available down here. Oh, something new over here as well.
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today? Here's the latest information I have. Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
I don't actually know what was new there, but... Hello, world map real quick. Where are we? Wait, this is all water now? Hold up. We're still where the hideaway was, but this is just all water now? I thought we were like out here somewhere. Guess this is what the Titan did. So much destruction just made into a crater. Oh man.
Damn blighted. Aside from the holes in my...
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young... Assuming we doubt the old tub's got...
Of course, your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland.
Well, I'm glad someone round. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, and it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves.
Sounds easier than...
Alright, got a side mission. Side missions in here? Eastern Rosaria?